Hi, my name's Josh. I'm from Central PA. I'm going to tell you how Skillet's music has affected my life. Um, First, a little bit about me. I didn't grow up in the church. I was probably even 16 or 17 until I really understood what a Christian was. But in high school, I met some friends who were more into Jesus than partying on the weekends, and they took me to church with them a couple times. It didn't really stick until they introduced me to a girl, the pastor's daughter, no less, and we began to date. And I figured if I want to see my new girlfriend, I'm going to have to go to church more. I wish my motives were a little bit more noble. They weren't, but God is good, and He used that relationship for His glory. Um, One of the services I went to was the youth group on Wednesday nights, and I just felt like connection there with the kids in the group, especially with the youth leaders. They were great people, and they were great mentors. But about 6 months after I started going, we went to an open air music festival in central Pennsylvania, where I'm from, and the two big bands on the ticket were Apologetics and Skillet. And this is 2000, June of 2000. Skillet was touring on Invincible, and I hadn't really heard of Skillet, but I'd heard a couple of their songs before I left for the festival, and it was the same type of music that I was into, so I was excited to go. That night, I'm standing 8 rows deep in the mosh pit at the Skillet concert, just rocking out with other crazy kids. Whether they loved Jesus or not was irrelevant. It was an awesome show. Um, in the middle of the set, though, they played a worship song, Angels Fall Down, and that song, in the middle of it, John stopped singing and began to pray, and even remarked while he prayed for 15 minutes, easy, kept remarking, my band's probably wondering why we won't just wrap this up. We got to finish our set. It's a big deal. But he just kept saying, I feel compelled to pray. I have to pray. And as he prayed, he touched on and brought to light every single need and hurt and distress and inadequacy and anything negative in my life. He prayed over it directly, called the issue out by name. And all of those emotions came to the front, and for the first time when those emotions were exposed, I didn't close off and I didn't shut down, uh, because he offered a solution, and no one had ever offered solutions before. Normally, I would feel hurt, and I was a bully. Really, I was hurt people, and my feeling was, if you don't get close to me, if I hurt you first, you don't have a chance to hurt me. I'm not proud of that, but his solution was to give my burden over to Christ, to let Him take the burden off of my shoulders and take upon me His yoke, which is light, and Christ would work in my life and restore me. I am proof. I'm a changed life because of that 15-minute prayer. It changed my life for eternity. As a result of that, I'm now 13 years down the road. I'm in my second year of seminary, pursuing a Master of Divinity and ordination with the church in response to God's call on my life, to be a chaplain in a federal prison. I believe only Jesus Christ can change lives. And the men and women that sit in those institutions have issues and baggage like everyone else, and they may have never heard that Christ cares like I had never heard about it. So that song, Angels Fall Down, will forever have a special place in my heart. Celebrates my spiritual birthday, the day I came to know Christ. And had it not been for Skillet's music and ministry and singing songs that people who don't go to church can relate to, I don't know if I'd be sitting at this table making this video right now. So, John Cooper and Skillet, thank you very much.